Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Adrienne Vaughn with a look at the tropics. And as we head to the Atlantic Basin, we do have three areas that we're currently monitoring. It has certainly begun to heat up across the Atlantic as we haven't had anything, so to speak, of really since the beginning of July 3rd. That was when Colin dissipated off the Carolina coastline. Right now, monitoring, as mentioned, three areas. Here's the first two. These are fairly far out in the Atlantic, so something to watch, but these are certainly way out there at this time. This first area, this has a medium chance of development as we get through the next 5 days. This one probably has the best probability of becoming our next named storm. Certainly one to watch. Does look like it will happen gradually. It's a very elongated area of low pressure, which is associated with a tropical wave moving across the eastern and central Atlantic. Probably doesn't even get towards the Leeward Islands until we get towards the latter half of next week, but we could see a tropical depression or tropical storm with this area as we get towards the latter half of next week. The National Hurricane Center right now giving it a 40% chance of development in the next 5 days. This area that's just now coming off the coast of Africa, just a 20% chance of development as we get through the next 5 days. There's a lot more dry air and some dusty conditions, some wind shear that this one will have to certainly fight off as we get through the next week or so. Also monitoring an area in the southern sections of the Caribbean. This one also dealing with its fair share of problems. If any development does occur here, it's going to take a little bit of time. Right now, just looking at 20% odds with this one as we get through the next 5 days. So certainly things are heating up. We've got a lot to watch out there in the Atlantic. Again, we have not had a named system since Colin, so it's been 56 days now that we've seen things be fairly quiet out there. The next name on the list is Danielle, and then following that, Earl, Fiona, and then Gaston. So things could happen very quickly here as we get through the next couple of weeks. We know that we are nearing the peak of Atlantic hurricane season. That comes into the picture as we get towards September the 10th. And here we are getting close to that peak of hurricane season. So if you haven't already put together your hurricane kit, make sure that you're getting things ready so then whenever something does perhaps come close to our area, you don't have to scramble and get everything very last minute. You want to make sure you are prepared, and preparation, of course, is key. Our meteorologist John Dawson has a series of hurricane gear tests that he has put also on this YouTube page, so go ahead and check those out. That'll give you an idea of what you need to put in your kit too. If you haven't already downloaded that Fox 26 weather app, go ahead and do so. Not only will you get tropical updates there, but you'll get a look at our local forecast as well as we head through the next couple of days, looking at some unsettled weather conditions here with numerous showers and thunderstorm chances. And if you'd like to connect on social media, I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and on Instagram.